sequence segment of the trip. It's where we anticipate a little bit of challenge, a little bit of changing of the extreme harsh weather, and the terrain. We can't ascertain whether we're gonna still drive on the tarmac road, but there's a high chances us to drive on really within a couple of days to be really on a rough and tough terrain. My name is Noor Ismail Nozzle, diesel engineer, filmmaker, storyteller. Join me as I share my passion for building trucks and traveling to the remotest part of northeastern Kenya.
I'll make you feel like nothing but a stranger now.
If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe and remember to hit that notification bell to make sure that you catch up our weekly series of videos. Good morning, viewers, followers. Today we are on day 7 of our expedition across Kenya, Overland Adventure Travel Show. And here we are today. I want to just give you a morning briefing and update of our route chart of the day. And yesterday we drove from Lodwar as the capital of Turkana County. We drove up to this stage here, but our aim was to reach Eldoret so that we can start a fresh day as we continue towards Nakuru. But we didn't make it because of the weather forecast was not clear, it was not good. It was a bit of chilly and rainy, showering. And here we are. Today we managed searching through the technology, using technology, Google, find this epic, amazing resort. You call it Soi. Soi is located towards Eldoret Road. This is between Kitale and Eldoret Road, Kakamega Road. And here we are right now. Plenty of trees and birds singing this early morning, and the glorious sounds of the birds. And now, really, we have been having a peaceful night and rewarding sleep. As today, the route plan is from this point here, we're going to tackle the Eldoret Road and passing by to Nakuru. And Nakuru, we're going to join now our road as the target is to reach Sambur region, which is going to be the Bargoi. Bargoi is a road which we have been planned since day one. This is what we are planning this early this morning. And the sun is rising up on the day 7. And we have a really open blue sky. It's promising today. We're going to have a wonderful trip. And also an update about right now, SS Asasas and Nyumba will gonna sign out due to physical, because remember the journey, the first trip, I can I can name it as the first sequence of the trip, which was from Malaba to Lokchokyo via Lodwar and Kakuma. and go up to offshore of the river bank of Lake Turkana and coming back to Lodwar up to here. We categorized it as was 13% of the route plan covered, and was without complaint was successfully achieved. And due to because remember such kind of journey is also a bit of challenge, because we are trying to push ourselves to the edge, its boundary. We are trying to test. This is really a trial, test our endurance, our resilience, our capability, confront and be able to succumb such kind of challenge and foreseen obstacles which may stand our way. And I think this is the second episode, second sequence of our, because we divided into a different segment. The first segment was done, I can call it a successful trip from Malaba to Lokchokyo. It was successful with a really minimal, it was a really, I can even name it minimalistic trip, effortless driving with the less challenges. And the second segment of the trip, it's where we anticipate a little bit of challenge, a little bit of changing of the extreme harsh weather, and the terrain. We can't ascertain whether we're gonna still drive on the tarmac road, but there's a high chances us to drive on really within a couple of days to be really on a rough and tough terrain. So far as SAS, physical, it may not permit him, but we would love to finish the trip together as we started together. But if it's going to be due to health-wise, it may not permit, and it's just a wise decision to be made. And here is the right place to make the right decision, and let's to see whether he can make it up to the finishing line. But I think he declared to me, but it's also going to declare to you that it may not be possible due to the physical condition. And here is Asansas SS will come and give a little bit of the reason, the general reason why he's gonna drop off, and how he enjoyed the first segment of the trip. And will be able to tell us how was the trip, what type of the challenge he anticipates maybe the organizer of the trip to make sure improve maybe by the next trip, maybe because we still have a lot of things to do on our bucket list. Maybe going to be also because all of us at this trip, it's a learning curve for all of us, because you know you are driving, you are cruising in a terrain you've never been before, and there's complex challenges, not security wise, not road wise, not weather wise, so they just mix up things. But we love to learn things the way it is. You're welcome.
Yeah, it's a bright morning here in Soy Resort. It's a nice place. We arrived late and had a very good night. Well, here I am. We personally have enjoyed the trip, especially the first segment there, starting from Malaba going to Logichogio and Lake Turkana. It has been quite challenging as well for me. That is health-wise. Physically, I've really got some issues, and I tried to fight it, but the body says no, you can't continue. So we sat down and decided it's better for the whole team, including me, to drop rather than to let me go on and break down. So those are some of the, it is just a personal thing. Otherwise, the whole trip was good. The challenges, they're nice. We went climbing up and down the mountains and hills, moving in and out of very, very good caves there in Mount Elgon. Those are the things that we really love to experience and realize how you can persevere with it. And for me, it is my body says no, spinal cord issue, and bending, climbing, doing this thing and lifting things. I've been trying to do it, but now it says please no. That is the thing. I'm just realized I'm slowing down my teammates, and it won't be fair for both of us. So I'll be dropping out here, and then we'll see.
No, this is Eldoret, isn't it?
Yeah, we'll see. And this segment, of course, we'll be driving up to Eldoret, then that's where we'll be parting our ways for this segment here.
Yeah.
But it's been a nice one. You never know, maybe in the future. So that's why I remember there's some German, I've forgotten the name, I saw in the YouTube, he was also heading this kind of a problem when he was deep in Masai Mara. So they had to change the whole system because he was with the wife and the children. So it affected the whole family's trip. So this one here, it cannot affect the trip. The job has to go on. One member can step aside. Life goes on. It's a nice one.
I think fantastic. You've had it, and as we gonna tackle the road, even us, we say this type of trip, we may plan our way, our route plan, but we have to be just dynamic and keep flexibility on the terms. As we target to go, we are determined to go and reach, to pass the same route as planned. But so far, if we reach a point where the thing has to be turned to be twisted somehow, we have no choice, we're gonna do that. But we'll make sure we mitigate the risk by minimizing all the necessary potential risk and try to make it easy path for all the crew members. So make sure they enjoy those kind of adventure. And historically, it's an historical and overland adventure of a lifetime. We want to make that history, and for us, it's going to be a learning curve, as I said earlier on. And because we still have a big ambition to drive most of the familiar terrain like Namibia, Botswana, those are the area, and even crossing the Kalahari Desert. So for us, it's a learning curve, and we try to make sure that our body will cope up, will fit to such kind of weather-changing, weather focus, which have never been there for a long time before. Although we travel the Middle East, but still this is going to be a little bit of challenge because the weather here is a bit mixed up. Just within a few 100 kilometers, you may find a different landscape, and the weather keeps changing time to time. So Kaju, also please come and give something about the first segment, and now we are tackled the second segment of our expedition.
Yeah, good morning, our brothers, sisters, followers. Yeah, this morning is quite bright. We thank God for that. Well, we had a peaceful night here in Soy. It was very calm. The weather was totally different from up north where we were, because that was extremely hot. You'd sleep without covering, and you'd actually be much more happier when you slept out. But here it was the other way around, so we equally enjoyed it. Though it's quite sad that this morning we are parting ways with one of our colleagues, despite having had a very beautiful moments, thunderous moments in our first segment, as said by my colleagues, in the northern bit of our trip. We had a very nice time. We went into caves, ABCD, everyone was healthy, active, promising, but you know, health comes first. So it's quite sad that this very morning we will be parting ways with one of our team crew, SAS. It's really hard, you know, but we have nothing to do. The only promise I give him is we will complete and achieve what we began as a team. And we wish him a very quick recovery, and hopefully we have laid out plans on how we can get some improvement, some treatment somewhere within the country. And if all goes well, he will join us. So it's quite a very cold moment for us, but then I mean, what we do, that's what it is, and it's good that we thought about it and discussed about it as a team, and put health first as a priority, and we agreed on what to do, and I mean, that is that. I mean, things happen, but we promise you that we will complete what we started as a team.
Good.
Okay, and we will achieve what we need to do.
It's also, to me, as I say, that such expedition is a learning curve, and there's going to be one episode we're going to talk about. The title of it, it's going to be risk management of an expedition, such extended or most remotest expedition. We need to have what is the precautions in terms of risk management. That's going to be the topic of its own. All those kind of things are there. This is just one out of many factors which may cause you have to be flexible and changing the plan according to the, it's case to case.
Just in case, yeah.
Just in case. Don't have to be really fixed on, no. Try to be flexible and try to keep, but we're going to have the topic of its own, a risk management of overland adventure.
Yeah, we
Thanks,
put our hands together. There we go.
Here we go.
We remain as a team, despite
As a
one
team.
person is out of action.
But we have to make the dream come true.
The dream will come true.
Yeah.
Wish you quick
Thanks.
recovery, good health, and see you before we close down.
And keep in touch always.
Hip, hip.
Yeah.
Keep it. Yeah. Good to go. Thanks for watching. Let us hit the road and we'll update you on what will be promising on the road ahead of us. Thanks for watching. Let's meet on the next video. Thanks.
Yeah, I'll make you feel like nothing but a stranger now.
If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe and remember to hit that notification bell to make sure that you catch up our weekly series of videos.